The biggest pool heater mistake is matching the price instead of the pool size. This countdown makes that choice easier by comparing 5 pool heaters through practical fit, listed capacity, heating or cooling use, and price. We'll also flag when a compact option or a higher capacity alternative makes more sense. And at #1, there's a straightforward all-round pick worth a closer look. At #5, we start with the largest capacity option and a very different buyer profile. Varpoolfaye Inverter Pool Heat Pump. At #5, the Varpoolfaye option is built around a much larger listed capacity and a feature-heavy description. It is a 000 BTU inverter pool heat pump for in-ground pools 220V, listed for 25,000 gallons, with a high COP 12.5, claimed energy save 45%, and Wi-Fi app control in the product title. Its listed price is $2,294.99, with a 4.35 rating from 269 reviews. Best for buyers whose use case matches those listed strengths. Skip it if you need the exact advantage highlighted by a higher-ranked option. For a large capacity use case, this remains a clearly positioned alternative. Number 4 changes the equation completely, favoring portability over conventional pool heating scale. Coituer Koire Portable Water Heater. At #4, the Coituer Koire heater takes a very different approach. It is a portable water heater for buckets and tubs, rather than a conventional pool heat pump choice. The listing specifies a 2000 W immersion heater with intelligent shutoff, stainless steel guard, and digital temperature sensor, with fast heating for backyard pools, RVs, and home use. At $29.99, it is also the lowest listed price here, while its 5.5 rating comes from just 7 reviews. Best for buyers whose use case matches its portable strengths. Skip it if you need the exact advantage of a higher-ranked pool heat pump. So far, capacity and intended use have separated the choices. The remaining picks shift the question towards scale, simplicity, and overall fit. Coming in at #3, this AQUASTRONG model targets the middle ground where capacity matters. AQUASTRONG 6,500-gallon pool heat pump. At #3, the AQUASTRONG 6,500-gallon model sits between the smaller and larger AQUASTRONG choices in this lineup. It is a swimming pool heat pump and pool heater for above-ground and in-ground pool, with heating and cooling listed for 6,500 gallons. The listed price is $649, and it carries a 4.35 Amazon rating from 464 reviews. Best for buyers whose use case matches this listed capacity and heating and cooling setup. Skip it if your priority is the simplest overall recommendation or a substantially larger listed capacity. For shoppers in this size range, it is a practical middle option. Only 2 remain, and #2 is the alternative to consider when the pool itself changes the decision. AQUASTRONG 21,000-gallon pool heat pump. At #2, the AQUASTRONG 21,000-gallon model is the larger capacity alternative to the winner. It is a swimming pool heat pump and pool heater for above-ground and in-ground pool, with heating and cooling listed for 21,000 gallons. The listed price is $1,899, with the same 4.35 Amazon rating from 464 reviews. Best for buyers whose priorities differ from the overall winner, especially when the listed 21,000-gallon capacity fits the job. Skip it if you want the simplest one-choice recommendation. This is the best alternative when your practical requirement points toward a much larger listed pool capacity. And at #1, the clear pick comes down to balanced fit rather than simply choosing the biggest option. AQUASTRONG 5,000-gallon pool heat pump. At #1, the AQUASTRONG 5,000-gallon model earns the clear pick position because it combines the core pool heater format with a more approachable listed price than the larger heat pump alternatives here. It is a swimming pool heat pump and pool heater for above-ground and in-ground pool, with heating and cooling listed for 5,000 gallons. The listed price is $509.15, and it has a 4.35 Amazon rating from 464 reviews. Best for buyers who want the strongest all-round final choice. Skip it if a specific feature or lower current price matters more than the overall verdict. Otherwise, this is the clear pick. Choose the #1 pick if you want the strongest all-round fit among these listed options. Choose a different type when your priority is a much larger pool or a portable bucket and tub setup. Before you decide, check the current links and listed prices. If this comparison helped, like the video and subscribe for more practical buyer shortlists.